we go. Show is starting. Yep. It works. And yes, my damn cam is lagging. Why does it do that? I hate that. Deactivate, activate. There we go. Okay, we are live. Ready to play some Tuesday night D&D. Dungeons of the Mad Mage. Episode 87. That's a lot of episodes to deal with you baboons. You know? It's just a lot.
Baboon.
Oh, baboons. What's up, Eric? Thank you, sir. Eric, have y'all run? Oh, you're not running your next game. It's next Monday, right? I think so. Just checking. I saw some postings on that, making sure I wasn't missing out on getting all the other episodes uploaded. I think they've all been uploaded, I think. And turned on for East Texas. Yeah. Okay. All right. Yeah, we are here to continue on. Like I said, Dungeons of the Mad Mage. The gents are here. They're chomping at the bit as always. So let's do introductions. Flaneal, you're up first.
Hey, I am Flaneal. I am the 17th level Wood Elf Druid Monk.
Linder.
Hello, everybody. I'm playing Linder. I'm a 17th level half-elf bard wizard.
Quetzal.
I'm Quetzal, the 17th level fighter paladin lizard folk.
And his volume is very loud. Damn, blew my eardrums out. And Shadow.
I am Shadow, the 17th level Tabaxi Scout.
Okay. So now we're venturing, let's see, you completed 20 in speaking with the Lich of the Level, who struck a deal with y'all to basically for giving you information and safe passage and not having to deal, and, you know, did want violence, because violence is not always the answer. Basically gave y'all a bunch of information for what remaining levels are below you and what to expect. And kind of gave me some insight, a little bit more of who's there, what Hallister is doing, and the Lich that has spent a good bit of his undead time in a constant battle with Hallister. And the Lich is just trying to find that one extra piece of the puzzle that will give him the upper hand. And he believes that you guys may be the answer finally to that. So yeah, once you completed that, you went back up a few levels just to help us waste some time and just flesh out the rest of area level 15. And I believe we ended the session with y'all hopping back through the portal back to level 20, and we're going to head on down to level 21.
We were talking about whether we should do that or whether we should take the phylactery out.
If there's no mimic further down, then we need to take it out.
Yeah, I agree.
He has no knowledge of really other than, you know, the running joke that he knows about the chest one. But other than that, no.
Yeah,
he has.
Okay.
Not to say that there's not, but his current knowledge would not reveal that.
Perhaps we should take it to one of the guilds on the surface.
Well, and I don't say this within this Lich's hearing, but what if we give this phylactery to this Lich? Let him hold the other Lich's phylactery.
I mean, if he's all right with that.
I'm not asking him. I'm asking y'all what y'all think of the idea, because then we can go down without taking it with us.
Yeah, that's fine by me.
Second, all right. That's Stalagmite Tower.
But I'm not a really big fan of giving liches anything.
That's true. And I think if we did take it to the surface and take it to one of the guilds, we would very easily be able to have somebody help us find a mimic for it.
I'm pretty sure I could get the Harpers to help us with that.
It's up to y'all.
So we segue Duff's campaign back to the surface in search of a mimic when he's not expecting it.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, you guys would be getting a busy signal. Bzz, bzz, bzz. So, I mean, that's you could try that. I'm not saying no, but we would have nowhere to go for a while. Not the cool. I mean, let's just say that you would go and find the right faction. You know, talk to your faction, and give it to them, and turn it over, and then revisit that later. That's not something that you have to have resolved at the moment. Just to get, if you're saying you're going to take it up and give it to one of them, then that's easy. That can be done. So,
I'd be willing to give it to the Harpers.
Yeah, that's fine by me. Seems
Okay.
appropriate.
Yeah, because
I'm just worried giving it to a lich, another lich's phylactery could be like giving it extra power, because now it might have some control over that other lich.
Yeah, who knows?
And a lich with a pet lich is probably not a good thing.
I've never heard of possessing a lich's phylactery gives you any kind of control over it, but yeah, I'm okay with it.
I don't want to see it happening.
It's probably a bad.
Yeah, not worth testing, that's for sure.
come on, talk about some role playing. All right, that's up to y'all's decision.
Yeah, let's take it upstairs.
Okay, so y'all are on 15, so then y'all would spend the time to that's a quick side venture that you taking on up, and outside of checking in and making sure the tavern's not burned down and nobody's robbing you blind, and letting everybody know y'all are still in charge. That's right. I'm deferring. Oh, I am totally deferring. Then you contact with the Harpers. The Harpers are going to, they will immediately take it to a compound unknown to most of y'all. Maybe, I guess, you're right, and you're a Harper, right, Shadow? Right?
Yes,
I'm trying to
I'm a
remember
Harper.
that. I'd forgotten that. So, they will, have you, check in
Have
later.
this destroyed as soon as possible.
Well,
Pretty much, they don't like liches.
yeah. So they're gonna knowing that it's a mimic, they will reconcile quickly. I'm sure they can find one of utmost importance, and out in the land somewhere,
Or someone who can summon one.
yeah. So they will take care of that. I mean, they have you, and you can come check in with them for any other details after you're done with your current mission. So, I mean, that's easy to play out right now. We don't have to have an answer for it at the moment.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct.
Yeah. So, but what I'll do is research that real quick, and then let me see what happens on destroying and what is really, what's he going to do about it now that if he feels it, this is going to be Hallister and Arcturia. They don't really talk about it. That's what's kind of funny. I'm kind of left to my own on that with him. So,
Well, it's not like the Harpers don't have many powerful allies.
yeah, Arcturia. Okay. Let's do. Yeah. So, but she doesn't really interested in giving me information about if you destroy it, but I got to figure out, you might destroy it by the time y'all meet her. Oh boy, that would be interesting. Okay, so let's just pick. We'll hold on that for let me to dream up that information. And
You know what? They would need a way to contact us and tell us when they've done it, wouldn't they? I can give them my sending stone, so that they would have a line to you then.
I'm sure one of them could actually just cast the sending spell.
Yeah, that's true.
yeah,
And
now that
I
it's
am
not
known to them.
Yeah, well, it's now you have it's open communication in and out of the Undermountain because y'all killed the operator.
Yep.
Yeah. So that hasn't been turned back off to y'all's knowledge. Okay. What else? Any other loose ends, or make sure that you recovered
I was
that?
just putting some things down out of my inventory that I don't need to be carrying around.
Yeah, y'all could. Yeah, you could color up. You could cash in, put money in the bank, store stuff.
We may want to deal with the coinage that's in the party sheet.
We can. Well, we can do that real
Well,
quickly.
I have the phylactery in my inventory, and I'm going to change it from bag of holding to given to Harper's.
Okay. Yep.
Sounds like
That's
a
fine.
good thing.
That's fine. So we got all this stuff in the inventory. So I'm assuming you're gonna try to sell.
I'm
it
fine with
all.
selling all that stuff.
Yeah. So if there's anything else that y'all want to sell on your inventory, put it in the party sheet. Forever hold your peace. If you don't want it or do want it, take it now. I see
All right,
some.
I'm looking to see if there's anything. I don't think of anything on the top of my head, but I'm just looking through my list.
You need the pogo stick.
You
I already have like stilts, so
Come on now. You need a pogo stick. Someone needs it. Propeller helm. Bzzz. I thought that was going to be on you anyway. I thought we were going to put
We
that
can
on
use-
you.
We can use the tomato masher at the end.
Propeller helm was going to be on Quetzal, wasn't it? I need to make sure that I have that done.
You guys want this jade staff? That was the 5 pieces of jade we found, and I cast mending and put it back together, and it turns into a snake.
Snake, doesn't it? Yeah.
You know, nothing really great. And if you turn it into a snake and it gets killed, there's a chance it'll destroy the staff. I was figuring I would offer that to the haberdashery at some point.
No takers. Anyone?
no, thank you.
I'm done.
Anyone?
I'm good. I don't need to get rid of anything.
All right. Here we go. So what did we not get rid of? A blue pellet. Okay, so it is a.
That's
a healing potion.
That's
Somebody
a
take
healing
that.
potion. Someone grab that.
I'll take it. I don't think I took any of those.
I am disappointed in you, Quetzal. You did not keep the propeller helmet. Purple mushrooms are healing also.
Oh, it just says soft purple.
Oh,
mushroom.
sorry. I didn't identify those. Yeah, my bad.
So
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, shoot.
I'll take those.
That's a greater healing, isn't it?
44 plus 4.
All right. All right. And no propeller helm. We'll sell it to Zeke. All right. Yeah. Bam. Coinage given.
Muscle allows you to fly.
I know. I wanted him to have it. So we can put it
Maybe
on
if
his
Zeke
character
wears it,
sheet.
he can fly. He's
I'm gonna-
a lot smaller than us.
While we're on the surface, do we think I could purchase a magic bow?
I have a +1 longbow if you want it.
Yeah, I'm gonna say one.
I think I can only use a short bow, and that's what I was looking for. A +1 short bow.
Do I want to give you another magical item?
Well, I
No.
can get rid of the +1 hand crossbow instead.
I'll take that +1 hand crossbow.
Oh my god. I think.
I'm fine with giving him the +1
Yeah.
hand crossbow and getting a
Yeah.
+1
I'm sure
bow.
you are, Robert. Yeah, I'm sure you could buy a simple +1 bow. Where? Let me find them. Like you need it. Let me see. Where are the bows? Bows. Crossbow. Bow. There we go. Well. Just a short bow, right? For you? Yeah. Short bow is... Roll me a d4. Por favor. 400 gold pieces.
Easy enough. Thank you.
I figured as much. Here, let me put it in the party sheet. I guess that would be...
I put the hand crossbow in there if You
Yep,
want that
Quetzal. There it's, yeah, you got
Quetzal.
it. Okay, your short bow's there.
It'll make my ranged attacks not suck. I would also like to buy some javelins.
That's that you can do. So you know how to do all that, and they cost the regular cost in the party in the inventory. Player's handbook.
And I'll have to buy some arrows, of course.
Yep, go right ahead. Stock up. Easily done. Why is that so low? Oh, it's because of that. Weird. Huh.
18 javelins.
Yeah, but you've got a
5, 10.
quiver of Alana or something like that, don't you? You've got.
I do,
Yeah,
yes.
yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
So I just bought 18 javelins and 6 spears.
Yes, sir. What else, gentlemen?
Right now, I'm just fixing up the money.
Go right. Oh yeah, that's right. Color up your money. Stash it away.
Yup.
That's easy. But if nothing else, y'all can do that. Y'all are going to be headed back down then?
Ready.
Okay. So,
Yes.
yeah, y'all are handling the money. You make your way back down, and you know from the
I guess we'll do a long rest up there at some point.
yeah,
so
you would have
drop out.
yeah, my bad. Yeah, you would definitely. Well, if I could freaking give you the right stuff. Okay. Oh, you know what? You'll lose all your boons, though. Oh man, that's right.
Dang.
Yeah, your resistance will all be gone. Stuff that y'all got from the jumping through the gate. But you still, who has the coin that can change it? Did you do that or have it?
I do.
Okay,
I have it.
Okay, you had because you got the boon on the last one, so you didn't have
Yep.
to use it. Okay, so just making sure. Okay, and then yeah, you head on back into level 20, passing the stalagmite, and head due east into the center of there, and you know exactly where to go to find your way down. And you're in the upper northwest quadrant. And that is where we pick up the action. You got a tunnel headed down. 20-foot high cavern.
Do you want the tokens locked?
They should be. Yeah, should be locked. Yeah, y'all can move straight up into the move straight on into the open area. That's basically you're coming in and you begin to see that the tunnel opens up, and back up, Duff. That is not. Each of you, as you move closer to that, opening and all that, begin to smell as a faint breeze of air kind of coursing, kind of buffeting, comes into the tunnel, and you detect the mixture of the scent of roses along with sulfur, and true interesting mix of smells. And you come in to the area, and you're going to see basically this open cavern. It's about 20 foot high. You got some tunnels that go off in different directions, north, a couple east, and then south. And what you're seeing are iron train, minecart tracks. And you see an iron minecart at the end of the one right there in front of you, just sitting there. Looks like there has been movement. You see tracks going all over the place. Medium foot sizes, different type, boots. There's dust everywhere. Okay.
Yeah, it did do.
Yeah. Not in front of you. Mine cart looks heavy. Yeah, that's what you're seeing.
Right? Yeah, the tired kid. I'm gonna go tuck in. I'll be right back.
Okay. So, you don't, other than the smell, that is, and
Good question.
make me another perception check as y'all step into the area. Yep. Man, it's not like I shouldn't just go ahead and give the damn perceptions to you. You step in there and you're looking, and then you begin to notice in a couple different spots on the wall, you see what looks like liquid kind of oozing down the walls in different spots. And then you hear a couple of bloop bloops, you hear something, like dropping from the ceiling. Bloop, bloop.
Is it like slime or is it actual liquid?
Well, you haven't moved into the room yet, so but you gotta see. You
up.
got to go up and look at it. Can't tell. You look up, you don't see anything moving. You see, you don't see anything moving. You see, it's only 20 feet up. You can clearly see the ceiling.
Where do we hear the drooping and dripping coming from?
Couple different spots in the along the walls in this area. You can kind of see. All of a sudden, you look and you hear bloop. And you see a little tuft of dirt, and dust kind of plop up all of a sudden from there, when it hits, and then all of a sudden you see another one go bloop, and then bloop, and you see probably maybe over here you see some stuff sliding down, and then over here you see some, and then here.
There's no kind of critters or anything on the ceiling that's making these drops fall?
No, not at all. The ceiling is, like I said, featureless, 20-foot high cavern. It's uneven, but there's nothing like big sticking out of it or anything like that. Move up a little bit closer. You see the drop. You can see it looks like it's dark liquid. Bloop. And then a couple of drops, and then it stops. And then all of a sudden you see one. Bloop. And then all of a sudden. Bloop. And that's the smallest circle that I could square, but we're talking like drops. They're just kind of, on the ground. Yep. Move up to that wall, basically.
Yeah.
If I'll step up to this one that just dropped here, I'll take an arrow out and try to see if I can.
Yeah. It's only a couple of drops. It's barely the tip of your arrow.
Smell like.
When you pull it back and all that, it's blood.
Oh.
I tell where it's dripping from.
You look up and you don't see a hole.
Are there drops still forming on the ceiling?
Nope. You look up to where it falls, and then you're sitting there. You look at the kind of right in front of you, where it's oozing down. All of a sudden, it kind of stops, and the blood just kind of continues on down the wall, and then dries up, and it's like not doing it anymore. There,
Weird.
you kind of look around and
Very
you see
strange.
it. Yeah, you look, where it was is not, and then it shows up at another spot, and you see bloop. And it moves around, and it's
Look down this tunnel
all
here.
right. Yeah, so you just kind of see that. All right, so Flaneal, you move down that level, and well, Duffy turned the locking mechanism off, and you're seeing these minecart. You're in Minecraft. It's mineshaft, and you see it going on down, and Robert move over here, and Quetzal, and you see more. You don't see there's dust all over the floor. Mostly it looks fresh too.
What's in the cart?
The cart is empty. You will see there's dust in it. Looks like some rock debris is in the bottom of it. You see there is some Zerkwood blocks on both sides of the wheels, that are chocks basically, keeping it in place. Yeah, that's it. Nothing else about it.
Is the floor sloped at all, or does it seem to be level?
It looks like there is some sloping. It looks like it. That's a good question. Which way does that look like that goes? I'm gonna say it's got chalks on it since the track. It is look like it's that. Yeah, that track kind of angles down just ever so slightly.
Okay.
That one does. Yeah.
So if you got it going, it would start going by
You
itself?
would, yeah,
basically?
yeah. It's not, yeah. It's like
Gravity
it's going to
would
have
take
to go for a while, but yeah, you've got it's a heavy cart made out of iron, yeah, you probably could get it going. You just, yeah. That's all you.
Think what I'm thinking.
Maybe.
Roller coaster.
I'm interested.
It does
we
have a
can
little
make it work.
handbrake on it.
How big is this cart?
This cart's to which contain iron track. The empty mine cart rests at the end of the northern track. A couple of you all could fit in, and it's not big enough for all of you. Be a tight fit for two of you.
I bet you would be able to control it great as a wind elemental.
You're gonna guess it's probably about 300 pounds. This cart itself.
So you want me to jump in it, and we'll push you down the tracks, and then I'll turn it to an air elemental and push you further as fast as I can.
This sounds dangerous.
I mean, it'd be more dangerous for you than it would for me.
That's true.
What have you got to lose?
I don't know about this. I'm gonna look further down the track.
How often do you tell us?
Yeah, it looks like it just goes on.
Go to a roller coaster in D&D.
Yep.
That's true. No, that's okay.
You're not gonna get in and ride?
No, that's all right.
Oh, that is disappointing. That sounded kind of funny. Robert, you move on. And
It did, but it's about the furthest you can get from each other. That would be a major party split.
I could probably run after you.
Yeah, then we'd be leaving Quetzal behind, probably. That's true. If two people fit in there, we could put Linder and Quetzal in the cart, and I could push it, and Shadow can run after.
That's true. Boy, we could get places quick.
I'll be right back again.
We might be able to see most of the level that way.
I'm waiting on what y'all want to do.
Well, it was moving further down.
Oh, okay. You're just seeing an open area, and then the tunnel continues on.
So y'all don't want to do the Minecraft coaster in here?
Apparently
I didn't
not.
say that. I just further.
We could, if we can get everybody to, we can keep everybody together, then why not? We might be able to see most of the level.
It would not be subtle, but I like
That's
the
true. Making an entrance.
I could still be hidden.
Yeah. Shoot, if you had a darkness on yourself, we could be encapsulated in darkness the entire time, but we wouldn't see anything.
Quetzal's got blind sight.
That's true.
And you have the true sight, but Linder and I wouldn't see much. Oops.
Well, I've got blind
I mean,
sight and true sight if I
could-
want to
I
activate
could-
the true sight.
I could cast True Sight on myself.
Oh, that could be interesting.
It's a pretty high level spell slot to waste on a roller coaster ride.
Yeah. We don't need to do the darkness thing. That seems unnecessary to me, but it's just a thought.
I was just thinking of being invisible, so.
Yeah, exactly. I don't know how well lit the whole level is, though.
Not. Good question.
We'll find out.
Yeah, I would say right at the moment and all that, there is no light at all. You're not seeing any type of even phosphorescence, things like that. It is strictly a mine that you can tell from looking at all that you're seeing. There's definitely been digging, and you can tell broken rocks everywhere, and you can see pick marks all along the walls.
Well, I could cast invisibility on the other three of us.
Nah, I don't need it. If you and Quetzal are invisible in the minecart, you just got a tornado pushing a minecart around the level.
Right.
People might think twice before doing anything about that.
That's true. They just think some elemental got out on the loose and it's playing with a minecart.
To be honest with you, that would be all that abnormal for Hallister's dungeon.
Right. Yeah, why not? Should we give it a shot?
Game if you are. If y'all want to do it.
Cool. Alright. That's a level 3 slot to give myself and Quetzal invisibility for an hour.
Okay.
I'm getting in the minecart.
All right. So Linder jumps into the mine cart. Quetzal jumps into the mine cart. Y'all are invisible.
Shadow, come over here and help me get this thing started.
Yeah. So you.
I'll release the handbrake.
Yeah. As soon as you move the chalks out of it, it begins to just gradually roll.
Okay, it's rolling on its own.
Yeah. It kind of moves on, and y'all move it, and it looks like you're getting for every You get it up to just initial speed. You can get it up. You know that you can get it. The rules and all that. It's basically you can get it up to 60 feet. You know, it's movement and all that, and it takes 10 feet. You know, for every round, basically, what you would have done, you know, as you push it, it gets it going 10 feet speed. And every round, it gets 10 more feet, you know. So, yeah, you can get moving.
As long as you keep pushing, you get increasing speed.
Yeah, until you get...
After I get it up as fast as I can normally run, I'll shift in the air elemental and push it as fast as I can.
Yeah, so y'all... Yeah. Okay, hold on, I got to draw a box here. Okay, so this basically... And y'all are, you know, you get it going a couple of, you know, within 60 feet. You get this thing moving. You're chalking and y'all are woo. And what you're going to see here, I'll unlock tokens for a second here so y'all can move along with it. And let me fix the map because you all of a sudden you're moving along and you see it turns. And we're going to say, you know, as you get to this, basically to the center here, I'll put y'all right here on either side of it right now, but I know that the two of y'all are in it, okay? And you get it going, and now you are full speed, buckers. Y'all are moving along here, and it is... you're going to see, looks like there is a tunnel off to the north, and then it turns, and you see more cavern, and the cavern completely in this whole area is only about 20 feet high, and you see rocks, more piles of rocks and things around, and you're pushing in, and you two are floating around, and you come around the corner, and that's when now there's no darkness, right? So you're just pushing this thing. Y'all weren't doing that. So y'all can see.
We want to say that once you get it going, I was going to fly ahead and make sure there's no pits or something in the way.
You don't see any pits, but okay, you can then move ahead because now they turn the corner and, you know, and they're holding on for dear life. And you heading right in front of you is another. You see a mine cart just sitting there. Not moving.
Well, following Minecraft logic, our cart will just push the other one and nothing else will happen.
Correct.
Yeah, Minecraft logic. Yeah, exactly.
Are there blocks on the wheels on that one?
Well, you guys are going to need to roll me, Robert, back there when y'all see that. But you're back with the Flaminio, and then y'all are going to, because you're going to reveal that, and that's when I need y'all back here. Roll me initiative. To see if you can stop them in time, because there is an actually stopping mechanism maneuver on this thing. It's going to affect y'all. Okay.
Use inspiration to reroll my initiative.
You may. Mm-hmm. Who do the thunk it? We had initiative for minecart racing. Yeah, and you see that, and you look in, and you can see that this minecart, you can see rocks are in it. You can see that this got stuff in it. It ain't going nowhere. Now, let me reduce that. Now, Robert, you see y'all can see in your darkness and all that, and the two yahoos, woo, 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 you know, and all of a sudden, whoosh, Felinios swoosh by, and you're running by, and you see an iron laden holding full of ton of rock and stuff is sitting in it, right there in the middle of the tracks. What are you going to do, Shadow?
Do I see any chocks in the window and the wheels or anything?
Make me a perception check. Well, when you move up, as you move closer, yes, you do. You see that it has got sets of chocks on all the wheels because it is heavy and it would be rolling back the other way. So you can take an action to move a set of the chocks, but not all of them. What do you do? All right.
I remove a set of the chalks.
All right. You move up onto the cart, please. To it, and you're going to see that there's more. Y'all can see. And you see more. All right. You start working on that. Felinial, what do you do?
I turn around and slam into the cart and push the brake and try to stop it.
Well, at full speed, it's going to take 2 rounds to bring it to a stop. It can be stopped. The cart will start to slow it down 30 feet per round. The wheels, and you've got a full load because your 2 companions are in it, and so we look like we're going to be hitting. You're not so certain that you're going to be able to stop it in time.
Hopefully, they'll have their own idea. I can't
But,
pass turn.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, so Shadow Pass. Okay, so Linder, all of a sudden you look. Yeah, it's going to get there in a second here. But Felinial all of a sudden turns around and whoosh, and y'all are covered in tornado, and you're going, oh shit. As we had resolved in last night's an oopsie daisy moment. One of the girls was asking, is there an oopsie daisy maneuver in D&D? That was kind of cute. What are you doing?
Thinking.
You may jump out, but you could. There'll be a check or save, or you'll take some blood.
Misty step out.
You could do that instead. Yes. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, I know. Quetzal has that too.
He does, and y'all are both in the
Yep.
cart. Yahooing it up.
Might as well. Might as well.
Okay. So you Misty step. Okay. Anything else?
Remove the other set of chalks.
Okay. So you take
Yeah,
your
because
action.
Misty Step is a bonus action.
Yeah, it is. You're correct.
Yep.
You can do that. Okay.
All right. Yes.
All right. Next. Is that your turn or pass your turn, please?
Yeah. I can't.
Why can't you pass your turn?
I just didn't have the. I
was going to say what? Yeah, because I thought Brian said. Oh, okay. Well, but does your invisibility disappear?
Misty Step's not a concentration spell.
It's not. I couldn't remember. Okay. And Shadow, you moved up there. So are you invisible or not when you're moved to do
I am.
that?
Probably the only one visible is me.
Yeah. Well. Quetzal, make me a perception check, please. Actually, you're invisible, so he wouldn't be able to see. So never mind. Well, the yahooing and the yelling and all that and the whooshing and all that awakes something that comes. Basically, Felinial's hitting the cart, so you're not actually seeing it. But Linder and Shadow can make me perception checks at disadvantage, though. Yeah, so Linder, okay, no, Linder won't see it, but out of the corner of your eye, Shadow, you're going to see this thing. So it all is in just kind of, it was in the corner. It wasn't moving and all that. And all of a sudden it kind of perks up and comes out to the sound of a whirlwind. And it will, gonna take a shot at Felinial. And it's going to use eyeball raise. How many does it get? Uses one of its random eyes, and it only gets the one. Yeah, this thing looks. Well, you don't know yet. You'll feel it in a second, but you don't know that it's behind you. But doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. You will feel the magic though course over you for a moment when Quetzal. Would you make me a perception check at disadvantage? You didn't. Oh, no, that's fine. 10's fine. you'll have seen this thing come floating around the corner. Blast array at Felinial, but you are in the mine cart, headed toward disaster.
Am I allowed to Misty Step above the beholder?
Don't you have to? It has to be. You have to be able to. You're not gonna dropping down on the thing. I don't. Well, I don't know.
I don't think Misty Step allows for that.
Yeah, I don't think it does either. Yeah. Because you're taking into your action also movement, and you would have to calculate your up part 2. You can't like Misty Step 30 foot and then expect to drop down straight down. You'd be in the middle of dropping down, maybe, but I don't think Misty Step allows that. But I don't know. It would leave it to you to ask that question.
3 feet surrounded by silvery mist, you teleport up to 30 feet to an unoccupied space that you can see. That's the entire description.
Yeah, but you're not gonna then drop down on top of the beholder. Then I mean, you want to say, can you teleport on top of the beholder, or what you know this? I guess you could technically, and then have to deal with some deck saves and stuff like that because what you're trying to do is Bronco ride a beholder.
No, I was going to pull out my sword and just drop down and use momentum to stab it harder.
Yeah, but then you can't work that into 5e because that's on you're using the mist. Well, okay, so Misty Step's a bonus action, so then you could still have movement. So that would work in your favor, I guess. Unless someone wants to tell me the physics behind it.
There's only 20 feet ceiling, right? So you wouldn't really get a whole lot of...
Yeah, exactly. It's only 20 foot high. So in this thing, you could Misty Step right above it, and you would just flop on top of it then. But you're then going to have to, if you're holding onto your sword, then you're going to have to make some deck saves and stuff like that to be able to stay on them. And I'll make you be slashing at disadvantage because you're flying on top of him.
Then I will just Misty Step next to him then.
That you can do easily. And your movement is?
I'm not in the square.
You're close. I'd figure what side you wanted to be on him. 5, 10, 15, 20. He's 20 feet away from you. 25 feet away from you.
Yeah. So they'll just be right there.
Yeah. Oh, let me lock token. Sorry, my bad. I'll look that up about Misty Step to get an official ruling. I know we've done it both ways before. So, all right. Yep. And then, your free action, enter, you pull your sword out. And this thing looks quite undead in front of you.
Well, that's a real shame for him.
That second attack he shouldn't have been invisible for.
That's true.
Oh.
Right.
You dropped a what? Oh, a 9. Give me a straight up
20 still would have hit.
crit. 19. No.
He didn't crit. That's just saying that he does crit on 19. He dropped a 9.
He dropped a 9. 11. Oh, plus 11. That's true. So then it still would have been a hit. Yep. You're right.
But invisible should be removed from Quetzal.
Linder, would you remove, please?
Not that I don't want a forever invisible Quetzal.
Linder. Oh, thank you. All right. Continue, Quetzal, please. That would be a miss.
We just took a long rest. I will bonus action bite him.
Okay. You have taken great chunks out of him or her. You don't know. It. That's right. Shadow. Now, hold on a second. This thing will have moved.
Yep.
Hold on one second. Right through Flineal.
Once everyone's out of it, I would stop pushing on it.
Yeah. Well, it goes right through you. And it's going to slam into the other one here shortly. Yep. Cart rolls down the track toward. Make sure. Okay. Looks like this cart starts to roll toward the other cart. Disaster. All right. 1 second. I don't think it's going to make this, but no. Okay. It deflates like a balloon.
So I turn around and watch the cart.
Yeah, it is speeding toward the other one, and Merlinder moved the other chalk. This cart that's laden with stuff slowly start rolling that way. Anything else, Shadow, or pass your turn? Or are we just going to let the disaster happen before our eyes?
I'm gonna watch the collision and
Yeah.
go getting my last kid for the night.
Yeah, so it does that, and they kabam, and this one hits and actually ricochets because there's nothing in it, and kind of skids off the track and crashes down. This one doesn't move, as kind of comes to a stop for a moment, and then just kind of coast. It actually, it's full of ore. You guys can look in it, and you saw that it is chock full of what looks to be iron ore. You can see flecks of it and pieces of iron, and refined iron ore in the cart, making it extremely heavy, and just gravity on its own kind of sees it slowly rolling. Gradually picking up a little speed.
Oh, it hit the brake.
Someone grabs the brake. Is that what I'm hearing? I thought I heard.
Yeah, I'll fly over there and hit the brake.
Yeah, you can grab it and slow it down. But it looks like you're gonna, you'll get it to the end of the western dot, and you're holding on to it. Looks like you need to put the chalks back in place, or it'll slowly start rolling. Again, the weight in it alone is what's causing it to move. But you could do that easily. And your other mine cart's just kind of laying on the ground here, kind of crashed, fell off the tracks.
Put the chalks on it, then look through it, see if there's anything interesting. Still got to take magic going.
No, that's iron ore, rocks and ore, unrefined.
You never find something crazy in this place.
Yep, no, that's fine. Yep, you don't get it. You don't get a peek at all. And then y'all see, like I said, you've got, looks like a tunnel going south, or it continues on eastward.
Roller coaster didn't last all that long.
I know. What a shame.
No, it's kind of dud.
Move this heavy one out of the way and put the small one back on the tracks, unless it's broken.
Yeah, it take a couple of you some time to put it back on there. You're pushing back up. You look like it's, you're going up against the tracks itself looks like it gradually starts to go up a little bit as you continue on east. That's why the cart on the other one is going. It's rolling on its own. It was going to head the other way.
Probably not worth it then.
Yep.
And a dead beholder. Nothing else in the
Past
corner. Yeah.
We passed the hallway over there. We're going northwest. You want to go check that one out?
We certainly could.
You take some time to do that, and I will reveal to you that it is just it looks like some freshly mined ore. There's no tools anything like that, but it looks like you could see that there's been some work done here.
Okay.
But that's it. They're talking about anybody watching just over there, but they didn't find anything. Next. Okay. They move this way. All right. You see hallway going south. And you think you see, just in the dark vision there, some tracks again. Okay. What about the rest of you? Okay. All right. You see more tracks. You see a mine cart sitting there on the tracks, and you see, looks like tracks going to the north. And let me see, anything on that mine track, the cart doesn't look like, you can't tell, but there's one sitting there. All right, they go that way. What about Quetzal, Linder, y'all catching up, or are you just gonna you begin to see tracks to the north? Moving to the area. Okay. So you can fly into there and you'll see the tracks. You are, it's definitely see, though there's not been much work done here. Looks like, you can, you see faint little glimpses of maybe little bitty pieces of, maybe it's mithril, an iron, it's long been played out. Still a 20-foot high cave. You'll see a few tools. Looks like they're broken. Some recent, most of it, few picks and axes and things, tools like that are long been disused, thrown away. And you'll see what looks to be tunnels going off north, south, and east. The track definitely turns, headed south. Shadow, Linder, Quetzal, catch up. No problem. Flynn will move into there. You're going to see directly due west, more played out, and then kind of, all right. So yeah, well, y'all turn around and then all of a sudden turn right around because Felino goes dead in.
I'll still go inspect it and make sure there's nothing interesting down there.
Nope. Not even seen tracks in quite some time until you blew through there and churned up all the dust. You'll see Quetzal. Oh, Linda, okay. Where's Shadow? Oh, there's Shadow. Okay. It. You start to come into an area. It's only about a 10-foot high cave when you move into this area, and you see lots of old gear and some sleds and picks and shovels and a couple of helmets and all that. All of it rusted out. Long ago abandoned.
I'm assuming there's no magical pings.
Nope, none whatsoever.
You'll want to take the time. Let's take the time to look through here just in case there's something interesting.
I'm waiting on your companions. Yep. All y'all see is dust from Felinial. Doing Hallister's job, sweeping. Yep. Go around the corner. Bloop.
Another dead end, nothing down there.
Nope. Long ago played out vein. Well, now, if Felinial leaves, that's how you're supposed to do it, Linder. That's right. But no, Felinial just wants to fly through rocks.
It's just easier than drawing that many different places to go around.
Cheater. All right.
He is made of air.
And
He
whatever.
can do what he wants.
I'm waiting for Shadow to catch up. Okay. Let's see now. Y'all are moving through this area. All right. Let me show y'all more. Yep. You see more mine. More tracks headed south. All righty. And you're going to move in and you begin to see up before you, it opens up into a fairly big cavern. Well, I say that, duh. It's still a 20-foot high cave, but you begin to notice that there is a fine layer of silt on the ground, and you almost kind of immediately kind of recognize, and we're talking about in here, from your viewpoint, you'll notice that you see footprints. To look closer to see them, but you can see that there's been movement in this area.
I will stay back so I don't obscure the footprints.
Quetz, what are you doing back there?
Well, I go
Huffing 'em.
invisible,
Mm-hmm.
and I will go try to take a look at those footprints.
You'll notice just an overview, quick check, that you see some giant-sized bear footprints and some smaller boot prints.
Can I tell which way they might have gone?
Both, they're all different directions, both ways, back and forth.
This might
Make
be
me a survival
patrol route
check.
then.
Survival check there, Shadow.
Okay. I do have that, and I am actually expertise in that.
Stop showing off. Just roll it. Now, really, other than 8, you're going to notice that the big feetsies, there's at least 2 of them. You can kind of tell they're bipedal, and they kind of they're large. There's no doubt about that. And they seem to the way the feet rest on the ground and all that, they maybe kind of slide some. There's something wrong with the way they walk or move.
Bears.
And their feet, humanoid type.
I thought you said there were bear tracks.
Bipedal. Sorry, no. Bear is in BARE. Bear footprints. Bear.
Okay.
You see toes. Maybe missing 1 or 2. You don't know. And
I thought you meant was tracks from a bear of a very large size.
No, as in bare footprints. They crisscross the cave. The tracks crisscross the cave with enough frequency to imply that there's lots of activity here, and they're fairly fresh. You'll also see, you're looking at the boot prints, you see that they are dwarven sized, and they seem, the fresh ones, these feet print come from where y'all, you can see they track and they go that direction, the boot prints. The feet prints go all over. And you're going to see when you move in there a little bit more.
Do I see any further south?
Yeah, I'm going to reveal it to you now. You're going to see...
I'll be right back.
And Flenio, Quetzal, what do y'all do? You see Linder move in, and Linder, you're going to see stuff going that way. You see a cave, and you see Shadow. You move around, and I need you hear grumbling, some kind of guttural talk coming from the darkness to your west, and it reeks of filth. And
if it's an actual language, I can understand it.
It is giant. You recognize the talk of giants, some sort, and they're, I'm tired of licking blood off the wall and slime. I want something to eat. Me too. Where are those short little round creatures? I want to eat them. We need many though. They're like a horse dever. They don't fill my belly. From farting, grunting. You don't want to go in there?
Not yet. I go up there and I say, I believe there are giants to that west.
Okay, should we go say hello?
Seems prudent.
Let's go introduce ourselves.
Well, you're gonna blow in there. All right, Linder, you hear the tornado go by.
He said he was stepping away for a minute, so I'm assuming he's going to want to come along, so I'll bring him over.
All right. You're just gonna blow on in there, and you're gonna come around the corner. Now, Linder, give me movement. Quetzal, are you doing any movement? Because I'm locking stuff down. No more movement.
I'm here.
All right.
So Shadow heard some giants around the corner here, and he came and told me. So I was assuming you wanted to come along, so I dragged you over.
Yes.
Yeah. All right. And you're going to turn around and to your back. Sitting there is this hideous looking creature. And he turns as he's hearing the whoosh of tornado. Oops. And y'all, he, sees Linder behind you.
No, he doesn't. I'm invisible.
You're invisible still? I don't see it.
Yes. It lasts
Oh,
for
there
an
it is.
hour. It's in
Oh,
my
I'm sorry. I
effects.
see it now. Okay, so, well, they definitely is going to turn and rush y'all anyway. So I see it now. It was hidden. It was not at the end there. All right, but yeah, still in roll initiatives. I rolled horrible. And then you're going to see just on the backside there is another one.
Wow, it shows me doing it like 3 times.
It does. You got
Yeah,
a
that's
14. So the first one was, who knows? We'll just change it. Boom.
Yeah.
Not a big deal. So. Okay. Felenia, what are you doing?
Did you say they were rushing us?
It turned, yeah, they turn around and start moving towards y'all, yes. When you came blowing around the corner.
I don't want to be the first one to attack, so I'm going to hold an attack action in case they come up and get aggressive on me.
Linder.
I'm just going to try it. A lightning bolt.
Koi dokie.
Hey. All right, they didn't resist it. That's good.
But that makes you visible now or not?
Yes, I am now
Okay.
visible.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, but then you're going to run back. Chicken.
Yep. Correct. And I'll spit out a skill. I'll put it on Quetzal. Since it's his turn next.
Quetzal.
Will anything bad happen to me if I move through Felinial?
Well, you just, if he would get in a real proper square, maybe. No, you can move right through him. He's wind.
You might get your lips. You might get your lips blown around.
Yeah.
If I'm the crocodile, I don't have lips.
Should make
That's
you take
true.
some wind damage. Ooh, lizard.
And that's quite the damage roll, Quetzal.
Yeah, that was a good one.
1 point shy of max damage.
That'll be it.
Shadow. All right. Yeah, let me put these guys in proper squares. like this.
Well, that's good.
I can't. Yeah, there we go.
Oh no!
Oh, I can play dirt.
There he goes.
And I'll just move back.
Alrighty, so the other one's stunned. All right, this one. Whoop, get back here. Turn that around. Evil Eye creature, 60 feet of it. All right, he's gonna give that to Quetzal. Apparently not, but you will take some damage. Yeah, his Evil Eye. With the stare. Okay, he didn't do that. Okay. He could do that. He only. Oh, Can he read? Oh, not really. His companion is down on the ground. Oh well. So he's got a big, huge club that he wants to swing at Quetzal, but he can't. The other one is down. All right, Flennial.
He might hit his. He might just go after his buddy.
Yeah, I was gonna say.
But he's down.
Yeah, wasn't much left of that guy. Yep. Nightheart Gaming, what's up, you two? How are things down in Houston? Good to see y'all.
Can't really see my move, but you can approve it.
Yeah, there you go. Oh, how was y'all's session tonight? Tuesday, aren't y'all doing craft work, artwork on Tuesday nights? Oh, here, let me show you the rest of this room here. I'll also see into here. That's right, some brewskis. Thank y'all for dropping in with the raid. Doing a little Dungeon of the Mad Mage here. Episode 87. Sorry, Linder. Make you move up.
No worries.
I got the beer too. I'll get some beer for you there, Rotary. See, Quetzal.
Could I get to that square?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so now go there.
I got no problem with that.
I can't believe I hit him with a 3.
They don't have any. They are don't look like they've got anything particular armor wise. Yeah, so you kill both of them. They got some just natural armor, hide armor on. Yeah, thank Frank. And they reek to high heaven. They look very deformed. As in they look like this. Y'all had seen some before. Yeah, and they're dead now. You are standing right next to a big sack, Quetzal, and you see another one in the back corner of the cave.
I'm going to open the one that I'm next to.
Bunch of gold coins in it, Quetzal. Yep. Bunch of coins. You got some gold, copper, silver, and you see pieces of wood. Can't really tell, but several pieces of wood in there. Lender runs up to the other one. You open it up, and you see what looks like pieces of some type of yellow crystal, some quartz of some sort, kind of all broken off in different shapes and sizes, but looks like it does has value for them. They're fairly good sized chunks that can be refined, over time if you take them to a jeweler or some sort. And then at the bottom of when you lift the bag up more, it's kind of stuck. There is a iron anchor from a rope. You don't know how the hell it got in here, but it's at the bottom of the sack, and it's rusty. It's a big rusty iron rowboat anchor.
How difficult is it to remove it from all the gemstones?
It's only 30 pounds, but you just know that you
Okay.
have to pull it out. It doesn't look like
Right, yeah, and it's still an anchor.
It's still an anchor. That's right. And Quetzal's looking through all the coins, and then you see all these broken pieces of wood in there, and you're looking at them all, and you begin to notice they make up. It's a wooden rocking chair for a regular medium-sized human, and but it's completely shattered and destroyed, but it's in the bag with all the coins.
Well, did it look like it used to be nice before it was broken?
No. No. Not
The
at all.
hat mending, I was wondering if it would be worth it to mend it back together.
It's just a wooden rocking chair, but it's all broken in different shapes, and not all the pieces are there.
Dang.
But you do have. We'll get rid of the anchor unless you want the rowboat anchor. And you've got some yellow quartz, different shapes and sizes, and a bunch of coins. That's it.
Cool.
Yeah.
Nothing magical. Sorry. Oh, fine. Just fly away. Don't even pay attention. Ruin the all right. Oh well, he did it. Blew up the dust. What about the rest of y'all?
That's already been looked at.
Do I see any more of this cavern down here?
No. There you go.
Okay.
Yep. Flinto's moving that way. What are y'all doing? What are you three musketeers? What's up, Jay? Oh, I got to answer, Jay. I apologized. I had not met with the gang to get you fresh meat or what we're going to do for the charity event. Let me get on that. I finished the team finally, so I've gotten that out of the way and recuperated from that lovely 16-hour day. Okay. Yeah, you move along. You come up here, and yeah, I do, sir. Find out which guinea pig. We'll figure somehow. You got to send me the chat later about it. You got to give me the theme and all that stuff. I'm way behind on all the work that I've got going on, and getting up to date on stuff. Yeah, y'all see. This another 20-foot high cavern area. Okay. And you're seeing, there's blood, and y'all have been seeing this everywhere along the walls. And I didn't mean to just let that go, but you've seen this blood trickling and dropping from the ceiling as you've traveled around everywhere so far. Just letting you know that seems to be a running thing that you see blood dripping from the wall, and then it stops. And then it drips from somewhere else. It's not constantly coming out of the same spot all the time or from the ceiling. And it is blood. This, however, when you rocked up to the Fromian, the giants, they were talking about they were tired of licking slime off rocks and blood. You can see that there are slime-covered rocks along with regular covered rocks on the ground everywhere with some type of gooky-looking slime. Apparently is nutritious and fulfilling for you. You should try some.
Negatory.
Well, the Fromian liked it. or Formians. How do you call it when you say how do you?
Believe they actually said they didn't like it.
They were tired of
Sorry,
it.
they were tired
They
of
were
it.
tired of it. Yeah, they were tired of eating it all the time. Fomorians. I always say that. I always say Morians. Fomorians. Anyway. Yep. Some rocks lick clean of their delicious slime-covered filling. It's like icing. Who would have thought it? And you can see their feet prints all around this area. And you will, yep, and you'll come this way, and you've got a roundabout.
Okay. Nothing interesting up here?
No, except the rocks. A double dog dare you to lick one.
No. I don't have a tongue.
Yeah, man, y'all, you did the mine cart maneuver. You could have a little fun. All right. Yeah, you float down there and you
I tried, but there was a minecart in my way.
No, you ran into it. I was hoping he was just going to let y'all go off. I was going to have some fun with that one. But no. All right. Shadow, you move into that area and you see a small cavern area with more rocks and stuff like that, and then thou shalt not pass barrier. And Flinnial just keeps kicking up all the dust. Oh, sorry. Here, there's nothing there. Quetzal, Linder, catch up. Not mustard, not mayo, ketchup.
I'm going as fast as I can.
Apparently not.
You haven't improved my movement.
1 second. Here we go. Yeah, but you're always at the back end there. And then you try to sneak up right before combat starts. I'm going to start penalizing you for that, pal. All right. Cavern continues on. Y'all can't see. Flinnial's blowing up dirt everywhere. And now you're actually using the wall area. You got blood. You're flinging blood everywhere too, Flinnial. Just so you know.
I have blind sight.
But can you really see through him? I don't know. Not when he's got dirt and gunk all in him. And it could be hitting you in the eyes. Unless you've got glass. Oh, you got an eye patch on one, but not the other one.
I close my eye and just use blind sight.
Arg.
I have goggles and blind sight.
That's right. See? That's right, DM. See, he doesn't care. But they found out that they're the cleaning crew. Unbeknownst to them, the Hallister wanted a cleaning crew in here, and they've become his bitches. You come into a dead. Well, it looks like it's the branch is off. You see one going to. One goes and Shadow goes in. Looks like when you're moving down that direction, Linder and Quetzal, what are you doing? Get in a square. Square head. Shadow moves that way. What?
I was waiting to see what's to the south before what's further up to the east.
Yeah, well, you guys are moving around. I need locked in position. Oh my god, what the hell? This one you see when you move, you look that direction. Okay, pick a spot. Done. Looks like that tunnel's collapsed. To the south, the roof is caved in. Fairly within a few months. Shadow, you come around the corner to look in that direction, and you are staring right at. Let me see. He's just kind of hovering there. And since you're invisible at the moment, it doesn't know you're there. Shadow, what do you do?
I will slowly kind of move back.
Are you sure?
Yes.
But you do see that its eye stalks begin to perk up because it hears whoosh, whoosh, and rocks and stuff being thrown around by your non-stealthy tornado. And it starts to hover toward.
There's some sort of beholder around the corner.
Roll me initiatives. I can't roll over 10. Ugh. Shadow. Go figure. He's okay.
I guess I'll move back.
Yep. You punch it. Oh, it's a dagger. Sorry.
With a dagger.
Yeah, no, a dagger. I keep. So does that mean it doesn't float anymore? Just kind of rolls on the ground now. It's kind of rolling like a ball.
Kickball.
It's kickball. That's right. It's a beach ball. You should now use it and push it up in the air. Yep, it's just rolling around on the ground now. As he's punching it. It's banging up off the walls. Bing, 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 bing as he hits it. Linder. That's not very nice.
Who said anything about nice?
So it's now a ball on fire. Oh, now you flung it. Oh, please fling it north toward them. And let me guess, Quetzal. Not even fair.
One time. Max damage.
Also, I'm surprised you haven't been extracting teeth from these guys.
They're rotted. They're rotted.
So you said this area on the other side had collapsed. So
Yeah, that's.
stuff
It looks like
keeps-
it looks just like. Hold on a second. What I was explaining to you. Looks like it connected somewhere else, but it's a whole section of it collapsed in. So
Is there? So in order for it to collapse, it had to come down from above. Is there any kind of opening up
Nope.
above?
it says it's completely collapsed in. Yep. Oh my God! Here, let me just unlock tokens. That's silly. Y'all can move.
Why did you wait until we got all of our movements in before you unlocked?
Because I was looking at something else in the corner of my eye. All right. Because I can. Woo-doo-doo-doo-doo. All righty. They move down to here. You're going to see more. Looks like a tunnels to the north. You see more tracks, and you see into a hallway that's now definitely it's been smoothed out some into looks like a room to the east there, and you see more tunnel to the west there. You're going to move into your shadow. You move into a room. You're going to see, it looks like it's a 10-foot high room. All you see is just crap laying everywhere. Pittons, hammers, picks, rusty helmets. You move around and you see a door to the south. Linder, Quetzal.
There'd be a door, Shadow.
I'll search for traps.
It's a door. There is dust everywhere. There was. Let's just say that Felinio's kicking it up everywhere. Yeah,
I'll
but you
attempt to
don't-
open the door then.
Yeah, you open it up. You're going to see into another dust-covered room. 10-foot high room. You see interlocking stone tiles along the whole wall and ceiling, and you see blood streaks, just like you've seen everywhere. Most of it's dry, but you see a few, fresh running down the wall, and then stop, and then it starts up somewhere else again. You see some stone slabs in neat rows along the east and west walls, about the size of dwarfs. And there hasn't been any movement in here at all. Thick layer of dust covers everything.
I'll go here and search for traps.
Mm-hmm. Nothing, honey.
Then I'll just wait.
All right, Flynn, when you move into there, you have issue seeing. He is cooked up. He is kicking up dust, making it very hard to see and breathe. Just so you know. Quetzal, what about you?
I'll attempt to open the door.
You
I have a better idea. Let's fall back and take a short rest. I'll get out of my elemental form and we can stop kicking up dust everywhere. How about a short rest up here?
You can? Quetzal, are you moving up there? Or are you going to open the door? All right, short rest is given.
That should give all the dust time to settle as well.
Yeah, it's fine. Yeah, yep. because you're also
Hey,
kicking up.
now
and
I'll
you got-
attempt to open the door.
Yeah, you got lovely kaleidoscopes of blood smears and all over the walls. Nice tie dye done on the room. Quetzal. All right, open the door, he says. All righty, you're going to open the door and see into a room from your vantage point. 10-foot high ceilings. You see, I'm not, unless I say differently, the floor and walls are got blood smears everywhere. What you're seeing, though, and this is a vaulted ceiling, though, goes about 15 feet high, however. There is in the middle of the room a 20-foot, 5-foot long stone table, flanked by long stone benches. On the western wall, when you look kind of around the corner, you're going to see another door here. And then looks like there is another hallway. There's a stone hutch along the western wall. And you can see, looks like plates, flatware, stuff kind of sitting in it. A couple of, open areas on it. Not as dusty as the room you're in. But you expect the dust because you know that it's a mine, and you have seen some of the stuff you run into, that some of it, the mining areas are fresh over where the rest of it has just been long abandoned. No light, nothing of consequence as far as light or noise anywhere. It's quiet.
I'll look around the corner.
You're going to look around the corner, and you're going to see a hallway that goes into another room, and you see 2 Durgar standing here like they're on watch, just kind of looking back and forth, whispering to each other, just kind of whispering. And then you notice that they're, they look up and down, but then they're down on the ground right in front of them. You see some cards. They're playing a little 3-Dragon Ante.
I'll sneak up in behind them.
Yeah, there. You see another room. And they're gambling a little bit.
Are they speaking at all?
They're chatting. Talk. This one I'm talking about, he's lost. He's got his deck of cards. He's missing a few, and he wants to try to find them. He's just got to once he get off duty, he can go search around the rest of the area to see if he can find out where he dropped a couple of his cards. Another one saying, well, as long as Bossman doesn't mind, maybe when a couple of others take over watch, I'll go with you. Or am I going to get me something to eat? Thirsty. It's very dry, parchy here with all this dust.
Do we want to do something about these guys?
I don't know. What do you want to do?
Well, the Lich said this is like the start of Hallister's actual domain, right? Or maybe the apprentices level or something, wasn't it?
No, it just gets deeper and deeper. He talked about this level. Durgar have invaded it, but that it is actually it has been taken over by a Planter.
I think Planetar is correct.
Planetar, yeah. Yeah, that is quite a bit to deal with. The Durgar basically taken over to looking for ore mine. He had originally told you that it was called the Terminus level, and that Hallister had dumped a bunch of his failed monster experiments in here. But then this Planetar moved in and started destroying anything in its sight and judging anything that came before it. And yeah, the Durgar
the last
here.
time we saw Durgar, they attacked us on sight. If I recall correctly.
Which may or may not have any bearing on these Durgar.
Yeah. Should we test it out?
Sure, go ahead.
All right. I'll poke myself out from around the corner and go, hey guys.
Huh, what the hell? And they both, one guy, he's got his deck of cards in his hand, and when you do that, he goes, his cards go showering up in the air. Ah! Not again. And he's yelling. He's trying to grab him. The other one's just, he looks over at his friends and he's just like face palming. And he says,
Sorry, I didn't.
He yells out
to startle you.
Yeah, yells out in door. Oh, who are you? What are you doing here?
I'm just exploring.
I'll shadow step behind them.
Yeah, you'll just see.
I'm just looking around.
Well, then you must come with us. You must talk to our leader, Voltagar.
Oh, must I?
Yes, you must. It is our orders.
Okay, tell me about this. Tell me about this Voltagar.
Well, he's our leader. He's
what more can you tell me
all
about
unknown,
this Voltagar?
unchecked-in visitors must report into Voltagar. Please, follow us.
I look over my shoulder.
They don't charge you.
Flaneal and Quetzal. What do you think?
Well, and this is just one of them. He's the one that steps up. The other one is just picking up his cards.
Yep, that's fine. I figured, yeah.
And the other friend looks back again and is going, really? I had to get guard duty with this dude?
Is Voltagar a Durgar like you?
He's our boss. He's the leader of our clan.
So that's a yes then?
He's the leader of our clan.
Okay.
You know that you know Dwarvish. You know some because of your back.
Yep.
Yeah, so, yep. You must come with us. That is our orders.
I'm not sure about that. I don't really like going to secondary locations.
It's just right back this way. Please come with us.
Okay, I'm not really concerned about these guys, so
Sure, yeah, we can.
Go talk to them.
Okay.
He then sees more of y'all, and he's like, eyes open up. He doesn't know Shadow's there. But then where's Quetzal? What are you doing?
Yep.
Yeah, Quetzal. What? And another one picks up. He jumps
We will
back.
follow you.
He jumps back after he gets his last card. He wasn't paying attention. What the hell? And he basically, they, kind of keep an eye on y'all, and they come to this door. And they open it up.
I look around. Did he miss any cards?
He missed one. It was stuck.
I'll grab it.
Yeah. He doesn't notice it.
I'll bring it up to him.
You give it to him? Oh,
Yeah.
Thank you. He says in broken Dwarvish, I've lost a couple more. I don't know where they're at. It was a great deck, and you can tell it's actually kind of nice. It's got a little gold thin pressing around it and all that. And he says, I'm looking. It's called the Thief. I need to find it. And they open up the door.
Yeah, you never know where the thief is.
And they come walking in, and you'll see closed door to the north, and you'll see a little ways down to the south. And there's, blood everywhere. And they said, don't step on it. It's kind of slippery. And they come over here and they do a little work, and they, open the door. We have guests here to see Voltagar. And you hear, huh? You hear some more grunting and all that when you see here, and you're going to see a couple more step out of the shadows here. There. And I'm sure people are like going, I can't see that on the map. You'll see some more. It looks like one's kind of a leader, kind of charge, and they're in kind of a, you can kind of see like it's, there's a stone desk and some chairs sitting here, and they say, come this way, and they all kind of, and you hear some more talking down the hallway some. You'll see, like I said, here you'll see, it's a stone desk and some high back furniture and chairs, and this guy's one guy that looks like he's in charge has got he's got a helm with like bristling spikes sticking out of it, and a scowling an iron face mask. And then you see the two other ones that escort around him are actually two females. They're pretty brutish. And they say, follow us, please. And they go down this way. And they take you to the door here. These kind of back up a little bit. The two flank them. And they kind of sit there, waits for a second to see all there, and he bangs on the door. Voltagar, we have guests, as you would call them. And then you kind of hear him mumble, let him in. Have him speak before the great Voltagar. And they open the door, and they kind of motion for you to come in, and you'll see into a room. In here, and
on the way in, I turn to number 7 there, and I say, "What should I do? Should I bow or something when I go in there?"
That would be smart. He is a great wizard. Not many of us make wizards.
Oh,
Yeah.
interesting.
You walk in and you see, more blood-soaked tiles. You see there's a desk right in the middle of the room, and it's stacked with books. And you see sitting on the other side of this table is a black robe wearing Duergar. And he's kind of his head planted in this huge book that's got metal plating all around it, but the next thing that catches your mind is that standing next to them is this 10-foot tall Duergar made out of iron.
Neat.
And he's just standing there, and he's reading his book, and they go, yes, sir. And he kind of leans up, looks up, and behind him over here, you'll see there's like a double bed, and there's a strong box next. There's some table over here and a strong box next to it, and some chairs. And he looks at you and kind of squints a little bit, and he goes, why have you come to our level? What brings you to the footsteps of the Duergar's holding? I am Voltagar Steel Shadow.
Good evening. I am Linder Balstina. And I kind of just a slight bow.
Yeah, about that gets his eye up a little bit. And then when you look back up, all along the wall behind him in the southeast wall and all that, you see these iron masks, all different shapes and sizes, just coating the wall. And you know them as masks that the Duergar wear when they're in battle. And there's all different shapes of them. And
Interesting.
yeah, they're just kind of sitting there, and he
Is he speaking Dwarvish to me? Or
he
is
is speaking
common?
Dwarvish to you. Yes.
Okay,
Cool.
Yeah, I tell him I'm the only one of the three of us that speaks Dwarvish without the aid of magic.
He will then change to common. Is that better for you and your companions?
That's fine by me. I was happy to continue speaking Dwarvish with you.
Oh well,
Makes no difference.
Then he switched back to Dwarvish.
I can't understand you speak Dwarvish, so I would prefer you to speak common.
Well, speak up then. He
makes no difference to me.
So he asks again, "What brings you to the footsteps of our Durgar holding here?"
We come down here to explore the Undermountain and to seek out the riches within, so to speak.
We mine some of the riches here, iron and what's left of the mithril, to send back to my long-lost clan for my brother, King Hogar of Gracklestug. And y'all will recognize Gracklestug is Durgar. You'll know that name as a huge Durgar city down in the
right
in Underdark.
Okay.
And you have run into Fosrion yet? Have you met the Planetar?
We know of the Planetar, but we have not been there yet.
Consider yourself lucky. He would judge you and kill you on the spot. He is a lost soul. That is what he does. Great evil emanates out from him. I alone was lucky enough to survive his wrath and judgment. And he let me stay here.
So he is a fallen Planetar? I thought they were supposed to be good.
This one is not good. Plain as can be. The blood that weeps from the walls is from his sins.
Well, that's interesting. Where is he at so we can avoid him then?
He floats around many spots, but mainly he will tell you that just to a great hall you just passed by on your way to see me, his domain is not much farther to the east from there. He stays in there weeping, moaning. I would be rid of him so we could continue to take over this area and continue our mining operations.
Well, we just may be able to assist you there.
How so?
We are a party of adventurers, roving monster killers.
And why would you do this? What is in it for you?
Well, what have you to offer?
He tells you he ain't got much. They like I said, they are mining.
Free passage through the level is a start.
He basically that's where he's getting ready to go. That he can. What is he going to do here? Face the character. He like if you would be interested in phasing, he will most certainly safe passage through the rest of the domain here whenever they need it. And he can tell you, without his help, you will never find the way down. He happens to know, thanks to a misstep with Fosrion, the secret staircase that descends to the next level.
That is our eventual goal, is to continue downwards.
He will tell you that if you're able to beat Fosrion, that you can search behind his throne. There is a secret hidden vault there.
Ah. Excellent. Good to know.
For that is my Gift to you.
What do you know of Hallister and the lower levels further down and his apprentices?
He will tell you they have seen his wild eyes and his cackles raging through the hallway some. He doesn't pay much attention to us, but he does torment Fosrion.
The Planetar?
Yes.
I
Yeah.
expected as much.
That's a good question. Voltagar continues to the Lord of the Mines. Voltagar has been able to, through Fosrion, basically not paying. He basically judged Voltagar worthy of remaining alive, which he's kind of still puzzled by that. But he calls himself the Lord of the Mines, and they keep away from Fosrion. And he doesn't come much out of his room. Every now and then, they will run across one of Hallister's failed projects, as we call them, and we destroy them. Lately, it's been undead beholders.
Yeah, we've been seeing those as well.
Ugh. Yep, they have taken out a few of my clan. They roam the halls, and we are still mining, certain areas to the west, the south and southwest. But that's really kind of all they said, that they have not, other than his tormenting. That's all that they've dealt with. Hollister doesn't seem to give a damn about them mining the way.
All right. Well, yeah, I'm happy with that arrangement if you guys are.
So safe passage in order for us to go and try to take out this fallen planetar.
Yeah.
And the bounty at the end, whatever.
He
he's
said, yeah,
got
you get him. He'll
involved.
tell you where the hidden staircase is at. And he will tell you that if you kill him out, there is a secret vault behind his great throne. And he believes that there's riches to be had there.
Game.
It seems we are in agreement.
He spits on his hand and sticks it out to
I
him.
will return the gesture.
All right. Well done. Well done. He says he'll have his guards show you to where you can find the great double doors to the grand foyer. And he will then write up. He gets some pieces of paper and he kind of waves his hand across it with a pen in it, and you see magical script in Dwarvish, and it's basically safe passage scripts now, Shadow, did you reveal yourself? Can he see you?
Well, you gave us a short rest. I think that made him visible temporarily.
Yeah, I figured. He said he shadow stepped behind the guards at one point, So, but he's, unless Shadow.
If you gave us a short rest, which I see now, yes.
Yeah.
Then I would become visible.
Okay. So then, yeah, he creates 4 scripts of passage, as he calls them.
Doesn't even phase him.
No, and he hands them to you. Any of the guards question you, show them the script. Their orders are to bring all visitors to me post haste, to try to keep from from upsetting the balance we have here, and know what's going on in the hallways. There's always something crawling about, thanks to Hallister and his failed experiments.
All right.
So, which way was this planetary?
He points to the two guards, and they bow to him, and he says, "Show them to the great doors." And they say, "Follow us."
Okay.
Farewell.
You turn around, and he's got his face planted in a book again. Then as y'all pass through the door, yep, the door will shut behind y'all. Quetzal, you can't stay in the room. Well, I guess you could. They go this way. They're basically coming. They say, "Follow us," and you come into this room, and that's as far as they go. And they stop, and you will see into what you see before you is this grand vestibule type area. There are blood leak marks all over what used to be this grand hall. There are 4 pillars that go up to a 30-foot high vaulted ceiling. You kind of get tickled when you look up at the pillars about a third of the way up. Each one looks like a scowling dwarf with bulging muscles that looks like, they're supporting the column and the roof up above. And you can see that looks like there's some type of jewels in each one of their eyes, kind of glitter in the darkness. How that happens, we don't know. But they glitter in darkness. You see 2 double doors to the east, 18-foot high double doors. Look like they are mighty waterfalls covering, that the doors are made out, that's what they're depicting. And you can see that they're mithril kind of laden inside the cracks in the walls of the doors, and molten in it, looking very, very unique. You see a 40-foot curtain, 40-foot long, 20-foot high curtain of a black dragon hangs from an iron rod bolted to the west wall. And then suspended from the ceiling is, and right in the center, is a 20-foot long iron horn with you. And Linder, you'll recognize. You can see there's etched dwarvish runes coiling all around it. This iron horn got to weigh several tons. It's freaking huge, and there's big, huge, thick chains that hang it, from the ceiling, holding it up. Did y'all recast Detect Magic? I don't remember hearing that or not. I didn't hear it.
I didn't see it.
Yeah. So, but you get a feel or magic enough. Maybe an Arcana check, Linder.
Okay.
Y'all are high enough that you would probably, so you detect it high enough. There's some type of you can see that there's something magical about this, and the dwarvish runes basically
I'll start
alert you to something.
Doing my ritual.
Yeah, okay, no problem. You detect magic, conjuration, and the runes say if you blind the runes that you can read from the floor. All you can tell that they say is if you blind us.
Okay. I wonder if they activate if you cover up the runes then. That seems likely to me.
You can see that there may be more message, but you can't, from your vantage point, tell what it says.
I'm going to start moving in towards it.
Yeah, it's up above. It's on the other side of the horn on the ceiling side.
Yep. Oh, okay. So I would have to fly up to it or something?
Exactly.
Okay. Well, let's see. Can I get right under it?
It hangs. It's 20 feet above the floor. But you definitely don't want to be under it if it drops.
Yeah, I'm going to use levitate.
All right, you levitate up, and you can see that it says, if you blind us, shall we not revenge?
All right. If you blind us, shall we not revenge? That's quite a string of words there.
And you're right, as you fly up and look at that, you can look across and you're looking dead center into the eyes of the statue, the carved pillars. And you're looking at their eyeball. You're dead center with their eyes.
Okay. I think I understand. I'll flip back down.
What's special about the eyes?
They glitter with blue sapphires in them.
And they have conjuration magic on them, right?
The horn does.
Oh, the horn has conjuration magic.
So you pry the eyes out, and there are consequences.
Yeah. Okay. Got it. Gotta leave the gems there. That's fine.
And we have done our duty. Resume our post. I want my cards. He goes, you'll get your damn cards. And the crazed one is through those double doors. And y'all can the smell of more smell of the roses and sulfur is permeating this area. Horrible. Coming from the other side of the doors. You can tell. That's where the smell's coming from.
Well, what do we want to do? What do you think? What should we do in preparation for this? Should we go in ready for a fight right away, or should we?
I don't know. Are we Are you curious about this revenge and the blinding or whatever?
Not particularly. I don't really want to find out what it is. Seems dangerous and probably not worth it, in my opinion. Those gems probably are not worth an incredibly huge amount of money compared to what we already have.
Okay.
They're big gems. I'll let you know.
Yep. I'm sure they are.
Yeah. There are 8 total. You got 4 dwarves. Basically, like I said, they're scowling like they're holding up the ceiling.
They probably are.
They could be. And you've got a black dragon. Like I said, is the curtain. 40-foot long, 20-foot high curtain of a black dragon scale of black. Oh, I'm sorry. Black dragon scales hang from the iron rod bolted to the west wall. I'm sorry.
That's cool.
You move up and touch one of them, and the scale basically crumbles apart.
Okay. It can't be moved.
They look completely.
That's okay. It wouldn't be me if I didn't walk up to the curtain and try to pull it down.
Oh. Well, you yank on it, and it just most of the scales brittle, break apart, and half the curtain rips, and you're looking at a blank wall behind it.
Well, that's boring.
Oh, why'd you wreck it?
It's just kind of my thing. I pull down the curtains.
He does,
So, what do we know about planetars?
Not a whole lot. They're like powerful celestials, I think. I always thought they were tended toward being good aligned, but
they're usually angels.
Yeah, basically. This one sounds like it may have fallen. That's about all I know.
Do we know how dangerous this is going to be?
I
Probably
don't-
incredibly.
Yeah, probably going to be dangerous.
Okay, well, should we just go right in? What do you think? What's the move
So-
here?
I don't know what we're going to find beyond there, or if he's. I guess we should have asked if he was alone or not, but we didn't ask about that. So I guess we can just go in. Should we go in sneaking or go in guns blazing? Should we try to talk to him? And they said he would judge us, but we're good folks. So if he's really a good aligned angel, then he shouldn't find too much wrong with us, I think.
I mean, yeah, we could just go for the straightforward approach. See what he's got to say.
Quetzal, Shadow, any opinions?
If it's such a strong creature, if it's an angel, it may already know we're there, even if we try to sneak in.
That's true. It might even be offended that we tried to sneak.
And it may not have any sort of omniscience, and it may be completely able to be snuck up on.
That's true.
I say we just go in and have a nice talk with him. See what he has to say first.
Sure.
Should we knock on the door or just open up and go in?
You know, I'm not sure. I think we just go in.
Shall we?
Sure.
Okay, I'll grab the doors and push them open.
You push open the doors. All right. And you're accosted by pungent, smell of the roses, the sulfur, blood. And in the first room, sorry, folks. Got an 18-foot high. These double doors swing inward. And you got a stone tile foyer. It's a 40-foot high ceiling. There are some braziers that are lit. 6 foot tall, 6 foot wide stone braziers with burning coal. Smoke and embers rise from each. Light, dimly lit. But Shadow don't want to get near them. But there's, there is some light there, but it is dim. So, there you see a hallway continue on down, and you can tell that there are little nooks and crannies, little nooks in each one, and there's looks like statues in each one, and there is light coming out of each one of them also. Can't see what they look like from your vantage point, and it continues on down a little bit, on down. And you hear moaning, and you see blood, seeping down the walls, pooling, and disappears, and then drips from the ceiling more, and then disappears on the floor. Move in. Quetzal. Okay. All right. You may, yeah. That's the first. You can see more. Hallway down. And you can see from your angle into the first little nooks. They seem to be, how do I explain? Grand foyer. Looks like they're dwarves. Armored dwarves. Now there's cobwebs hanging all over them. Most of it old cobwebs, not fresh at all looking. However, the where the helmets, cover their heads and all that, you see there are flames. There's light coming out of the holes of what would be their eye sockets, and their iron great axes are held high above them. And they are stone. I'm sorry, iron. Iron statues of dwarves. And then out in the farther distance, someone has entered my domain.
Hey, we should just be
Judged you shall be.
Inch, right?
Come forth to decide your fate. Okay. Quetzal, Shadow. Move up. As you're moving up, you'll see into a bigger room. And what you're going to see as you move up to that spot, Linder, Quetzal. Okay, so Quetzal and Shadow, what do y'all do? Okay, and sorry, you'll also, the rest of the conclave here, that will showcase itself. And you will see that there are, 8. I'm sorry, Shadow, I grabbed your mouse. You're wrong. Would you do me your moving again, please? Okay, thank you. All right. Before you, you'll see, looks like there's some steps going up. The room, roses and sulfurs, just permeates, sickly smell for you. There are more you see off to, just to the right of this dais that goes up. And over to the left, there's more. You see more braziers that are lit, and more 6 foot wide, 6 foot tall, smoke and embers coming out of them. Sitting in what can only be described. Oh, Exile! Thank you for the resub. Thank you. Is this creature? What does he look like to y'all? I kind of see. I don't know. I'm going to move him for a second. I just want to blow up his. Yeah. Okay. So. And he's what size? I'll make sure I get the size right. He is large. Okay. So. Oh! We've got Triumph and Blunder. Thank you for dropping by. Welcome to the Rejects. Thank you for the raid there. We are doing a little Dungeon the Mad Mage here. Thank you very much for dropping by. I hope you all had a good session tonight. We're playing a little D&D or something of the sort. Let us know in chat what y'all were doing tonight, please. The creature you see before you is a hairless, green skin, white feathered wing creature. Eyes of molten silver. And he sits what can be only described as a bone throne. And he looks up at you, and you can see that the blood is flowing out of his face, and runs down his body or drips off, hitting the ground, and then it just disappears, and you stand before me now to be judged. Are you worthy of your life, or shall you die? What is your purpose? Answer quickly or die.
We're totally worthy.
Yeah, of course.
I do not deem you worthy unless you're willing to sacrifice yourself upon the blood of innocence. You are all deformed. I ask you one last time. Are you worthy?
Yep.
Yeah.
I say you are not. What does he do if he says that?
It's a pretty sweeping statement to make, my dude.
Well, you don't even know. You have no idea what we.
Yeah, you have zero frame of reference for this decision. You just made that on a whim. My guy.
Raxus, send them on their way. And you begin to see this swirling mass flowing behind. Yeah, I'll get actually see this too.
Is he casting?
No. He says something else.
Okay.
And he just sits there, and all of a sudden, you see this black swirling mass start appearing behind him and moves past him. And this creature forms in front of him. And it looks like this.
Yeah, we've seen these guys before.
And let me see. It laughs as it looks at you, and it snaps its fingers.
Is it casting?
He's not. He has a. Hold on, let me make sure. It's a summoning still. It's an ability that he has. That would be odd. I mean, I'm rolling something else. Okay, so those aren't nothing. Really? This is supposed to be deadly. I guess I shouldn't say that. Hold on. He snaps his fingers as he pulls out. He has this big, big weapon in front of him. And does he summon? What is that? That's what I thought. All right, one. Oh, that's just silliness. All right. Well, appearing on either side of him, and one right and kind of, well, I can't put it in a square, so we'll say it's here. These three creatures, they raise their weapons up and start flying straight at y'all. Roll for initiative.
I'll use one of my inspirations to reroll mine.
Mm-hmm.
I got a natural 20.
I will also.
Let me make sure. Okay, so he does this. Okay. Once he calls Razmagul to step forth, cast their bodies into the pit, Raxus. And he's just sitting, and he's got his huge sword too. The dude, the green looking dude, and it's definitely got some type of tint. You can see. What's up, Corey? What's up, Zerbius? But he kind of sits back to watch what is happening. Is everybody rolled up? Okay,
I believe
all right.
so.
Yep.
Yes.
Okay, Quetzal.
Hold on. Before... Nope, not an arrow. I want to draw a circle.
You mate?
Because it's real big.
What the hell is this?
I meant to do this before combat started, but it escalated real quick, so I know this takes a turn, or at least an action.
Okay.
I'm going to use Divine Sense.
You can do that while they're talking. I wouldn't have it retconning that a little. Not a problem.
There we go. Then I'll do a pop of Divine Sense to see, because it tells me if there are Celestials, Celestial, Fiend, or Undead. So is this angel guy actually an angel?
He is a Celestial. Yep. You see a Fiend before you, and the dude that, you see all the rest of the ones right in front of him are Fiends. And you don't see it right now, but you get some pings. Something to your northeast is pinging. Fiends.
Oh, okay then.
But before you is 4 fiends and this large celestial creature.
So it is still a celestial.
Yes, it is.
That does not necessarily mean that it is not against us.
Ah, what the hell is that? Damn cat. It just attacked my foot. Sorry. God damn. Okay, I didn't need that jump scare. All right, so what are you doing? You're charging up to this little creature. These creatures before you are medium size. Y'all have seen them. They're Mesoloths.
Yep.
You recognize them. I think y'all have seen them before on a few other levels.
We have, yeah.
Yeah. So. Damn, cat. That scared the shit out of me and hurt. Okay. It's the dogs. That's what it is. That's a whiff. That's a hit. One second. Let me see something here. Where? Damn it. I keep closing this room here. I need to look at something. Where does that act?
Okay.
Okay. Go ahead. You're up.
Okay, I am going to use my Ring of Spell Storing and cast Haste on myself.
Okay. Please put the effect on him. When you move, and I need to show Quetzal, you're going to see when you moved up to that shadow. Okay, you're going to move into there. So both ways. Actually, I might see. The rest of y'all wouldn't know that, but so to the south is a pit. You see some type of hole in the ground, and you heard him say something about throwing their dead bodies into a pit. To the north, you definitely see what looks to be some type of portal archway, and it's made of the stones, the menhirs, however you say it. They are crystalline, and there seems to be something encased in each one, Quetzal. Your ability can see that. The rest of it's kind of hazy and all that, but your pings that you saw up there seem to be coming from those pillars. Now, Robert, you're standing right next to a lit brazier.
Okay.
Yeah.
Got him.
I know. It was silliness. And you just see into the rest of this room. Nothing else is in this room, however, other than this pit.
I'll go there and stop there.
Okay. Now, did you go invisible?
I am not invisible at
Okay.
the moment.
Okay. Just asking.
I
Let me know
went
when you-
haste.
Yeah, you're hasted. Okay, that's it. Okay. Linder.
Okay, I'm going to take my fire elemental gem out and crack it.
Oh, nice.
Summon a fire elemental.
Okay. Do you have that or I need to drop it? Let me.
I think it's on here, but I'm not sure how to open it. It says the module I'm attempting to use is not loaded.
Which module? Well, it may be because it may be because I need to drop the fire elemental.
Yeah, I tried to share it with you, but I couldn't.
That's fine. I got it. Fire. All right. It drops.
And then I'll put the gem in the party inventory.
Where do you summon? Right? Does it summon next to you? What does it say when you summon it?
As if I had cast the spell Conjure Elemental.
Oh, there should be a range for that.
That's what I'm
90
wondering.
It's a 90-foot range.
So you can put it anywhere inside 90 feet?
Yeah.
Is that what it's saying?
I think
Yep.
so.
Okay. If that's...
If you make him green, then Linder can control him.
All right, then I would like to put it right there.
All right, so this creature right here is in it. Number 9. Y'all know what these are, so I'm just going to... Mesoloth 9 is in it. Okay, done.
Cool.
It has its initiative is in.
Okay.
Hey, I have some effects I can drop on him that the fire elemental should have.
All right.
It's bright light.
Bright light. The other one I don't have unless I can shift to him real quick if you want, and then that'll give me the thing.
He's got it in front of him. He can drag and drop that stuff whenever it happens. So so Linda, you should be able to control it.
Okay. Yeah. Now I've got it.
Yeah. So he's got it, Brian. So, anything else?
I think that's it. I spit a skittle out. I gotta put it on somebody. That's what it was. I'll put it on Felino. You were standing right next to me. All right.
Okay. As this creature, your fire blows up, blinding magical light. All of a sudden, just like a disco ball, comes out of the planeter, and it. Am I right? Any creature within 120 feet. Yep. Okay. Basically the whole damn room.
And he's not casting still?
Oh, no. You just saw this come blinding out of his eyes. And blinding springs from his eyes, and he is looking at the four of y'all. You see that these beams start to focus in on y'all. Let me make sure I'm reading this right. Creature starts his turn, and they took its yep, and so yep, and he'll have.
No, I wish I spoke Celestial.
You will have a save to do here in a moment. All right, this creature. Well, what can it do? He will. Now, how far is the distance on this? 120 feet. The Nikoloth looks at you, and Glinder, seeing that you were just summoned that creature. It's a spell. Let me see.
Oh, he's casting?
He is innate spell that he has. Sorry, it's innate.
Well, he's still casting a spell though, right?
It's innate. You can't fault.
Yeah, it is. It's innate. It's innate,
Yeah.
But he's still casting a spell, right?
He's pull something out. Yes, he's basically dispel magic on you.
Okay.
So
well, I can if he's
third or
technically
lower.
casting a spell, I can counterspell him.
Innate, you can't though. Right?
It just says casting a spell.
But he doesn't cast. It's just innate. He basically just at will. He can say dispel magic.
Okay.
Yeah. We've done this before. He doesn't have to go through the motions. He just says he can basically. Well, it says it has components, but it's instantaneous. Well, it says it will though. So.
I mean, does it say he can cast the spells? Because if he's casting a spell, he's casting a spell.
It is an innate ability to cast a spell magic.
Right.
Yes,
So-
then I am able to
No
counterspell.
one's arguing that, but just because it's innate doesn't mean he's not casting the spell. So it's just if it says he's casting,
It's got an
a
action.
spell,
Yeah, it's got an action. Okay, so
Okay.
so
And I can counter. I'll try to counterspell him.
okay, so it's okay. Well, it's his third level, so it doesn't automatically yours kill it when you do that.
Yep.
Okay, all right. So yeah, I thought we'd gone over the before that you couldn't do that with innate.
It's
It
just
depends on
casting
what
a
the
spell.
wording of the innate spell says
Gotcha.
and how it casts it.
like shadows
it
and
doesn't.
invisibility.
That's my
is
point.
not-
It says it will, so
yeah, it's at will. It means he doesn't take a spell slot. He can cast it over and over.
okay,
if
but he still has an
says
action.
cast
He still has the
spell,
action. Yeah, gotcha. Okay, then you counterspell it, and
Okay.
yeah, no problem. Is that all he can to or make what's that?
Oh, that was me to him.
Oh, gotcha. Okay. Then he doesn't like that, and he can poof. He disappears but he then poofs right in front of you.
All right.
Next, they are not. Now, let me see. The planner can take one of the lair actions. Okay, Millennial, you're next. Oh, I need I need a Constitution saving throw from you, please. That would be a failure.
Failure. I will use inspiration and roll again.
Okay. That would not be a failure. Yeah, the light was piercing. It was trying to blind you. Okay.
Okay, it's good.
But now you have this creature before you.
Yeah, I was not expecting him to come over here in front of me like that. I will cast polymorph on myself and turn myself into a giant ape.
You have it, or you need the ape?
I do not have the ape. You can give it to me.
Okay, yep. 1 second. Ooga. Giant ape is on the board.
I don't need that. If you just give me I don't need you to put it on the board because I can shift into him.
Oh, okay. So I can take it off. Boom.
Yep.
Okay. Now, do you still have him, though? The ape?
Yes, I saved him.
Okay. All right. There you go. Turn yourself into ape. Ooga.
Okay, on second thought, I do need it because it did not save it right.
Okay, 1 second. Monster manual.
I may have dragged the wrong window to my shortcut.
That's okay. I mean, try this again. How about that? Did you get it?
The extension is preventing me from shifting to it because I'm not there yet, so I do need it.
You need them on the combat tracker or?
Yeah, I need the combat tracker and on the map.
Okay, 1 second. Sorry, folks. We get this resolved. So, giant ape, bam, and you're gonna be there.
That is my action.
And isn't it you now? So it's on your initiative, right? So you're
me, yeah. So, but that's my action.
Action, yeah. Okay. The fire elemental.
All right. Looks like I lost the sheet for it somehow. I don't know. The window closed.
So double click on the icon on the map. And
okay.
Yeah. You have. It's a friendly now, so you can control it. So
okay. Yep. All right, so he does damage to 9 because 9's inside of his space.
Yep. So you have the ability to drag that touch damage, fire from the 1d10. Okay, and then
found it.
Yep, and then the ongoing you can drag to that creature. It's on him now, unless he takes his turn to put it out.
Okay.
And what else?
You put the ongoing damage on him twice when I think you should.
He did it. That's me. That's fine. I'll get it off. Thanks. That's Lindard put it on, and I was doing it for him.
Gotcha.
Yep.
Okay, no worries. Here we go. All right. I'm going to just move up and catch both of these guys. And
you're going to move through? So that's
I'm going to move through both of those guys.
Yeah, so that's touch. Yeah. That's your multi-attacks.
Well, that's just me entering their space. Does 1d10 fire damage.
Move through a space. Yep. Oh, gotcha. Yep, that's right. But I should know that. Flynn O'Brien does it all the time. Oh. And then you're moving to hit him. Yeah, you could. Yep. Okay. And y'all know who this is, his name, so I'm like, I'm not gonna. He giggles.
Okay. Wow.
Whiff.
Unfortunate.
Whiff, whiff, whiff.
I can't attack my turn.
Did you go up and go into his space with your
Yeah,
fire?
he gave him.
He
Uh,
doesn't
Yep.
have damage.
yeah, it does. Yeah, it does.
He's got the time damage on him.
Yeah, it's on him.
I was looking at the other demon that's over in our face. So
Yeah,
long guy.
Yeah, there you go. Okay, that does that. Okay, all right. He got some damage.
Nice.
So he. I do need the fire elemental to make a because of the blinding light.
Yeah.
Let me
Con save, you said?
Let me find it where it is again. Damn it. I need a Constitution saving throw.
Okay.
That is a fail.
Okay. I guess I'll use one. Can I can use
You
one
can
of my
use
inspirations for it,
I'll allow that
All
because
right.
he's your creature under your control.
Okay. Cool.
Still a
Yep.
fail.
All right.
Your elemental is now blinded. Cannot see.
Okay.
All right. Hold on a second. I'll need to put that on him. Now, what does Phrazian do, however? He will cast a spell. Can he do that? Okay, so the other one's not con. Or would he just strike this creature? Or does he care? He will use his big ass sword to strike this creature. 4. So the sword and the... Okay, yep. So he swings at it. Alright. And swings again.
Have a turn damage is putting in work.
Yep. And...
It's a cool extension.
Yep. He kind of laughs off the damage. He sees it burning him. Does he do anything after the end of the turn? Render to judge. I don't know all that. Okay. Okay. The Mezzalon 10. Well, they're just gonna all of them just come in to get Quetzal. So Quetzal, you're gonna get, that's a miss. Multi-attack. Make sure one with its claws and one with their sticky trident. Miss. So we're just gonna do all 3. Oh, got some claws. And then a trident. And what does... It's not ranged. Okay, good. There we go. Boom. Ooh, it tickled. And last one. And trident. Boom, boom, and boom. Back to the top of the order. Quetzal, Constitution saving throw, please. That would not be good enough.
I will use Indomitable.
To pass it, all right.
Nope, it just lets me roll it again.
Oh, I thought it was okay. Where was that at? That is still not good enough. You are blinded, sir.
One more level and I can use Indomitable twice.
No, I would not think that you can back-to-back rolls.
Well, it doesn't. I mean, I don't know. It doesn't specify. It just says
It'd be the same thing
starting
with
at 13th level.
You get.
It just says you can use it twice between long rests. It doesn't say anything else.
It's just like inspiration. You got one shot at it. You would have to, another opportunity to use it again. You couldn't do it back to back.
I think that's what he was saying.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just I can use it more than once.
Oh yeah,
between
certainly.
long
You
rests.
should have. Do we not have checkoffs for it? If not, I'll code that for you.
I do. I just only have one. I get a second use of it between long rests next level.
Yeah, gotcha. Okay. All right. Well, all of a sudden, the light is just too much for you, and you are blinded.
Good thing I have blind sight.
That should then. Well, then that would, I guess, even money. Then, right? I guess anything in front of you, only 30 feet, right? So.
Yeah, I have 30 feet of blind sight.
Okay, so but if you strike, does the blinded give you the disadvantage against the blind side? I wonder. Give me an attack. I want to see that because
Blind sight is sight.
It is, but because it's coded, I don't know if Fantasy Grounds has it coded if it would offset each other if he attacks. Is what I'm trying to see, and it didn't. So that's fine. So I had to turn it off.
I didn't click advantage. I can click advantage.
Click advantage on it. The blinded is on you, so you have to deal with it. So, but I wanted to know if that was if that was an issue with Fantasy Grounds. So it is. So anyway, so it's not. It's still even money, but you can only see 30 feet in front of you now.
That's fine. They're directly in
They're
front
right in
of
front of you. Yeah, I'm just anything else though, you wouldn't know it's coming. All right. We'll go through this round and then we'll hold for the evening.
I forgot to click advantage again because that doesn't re-up.
You still just give me one more attack straight up without anything on it. Or I guess you have to hit if you dropped an 8. Yeah, just give me an attack again with your advantage. Reroll that. So okay. Well, fine, be that way. Why didn't that play Batman? There we go. There's my Batman. All right, cut him in half. Right?
And then I get one more, I believe. So I think there was only 2.
Boom.
Yeah, it was only 2, so I get one more.
Okay. Hit.
I really like this having a plus 11 to hit everything. I will use my bonus action to second wind.
Okay. There's my rolls.
And then I would like to play a card.
Oh, God. Yes, sir.
I'm playing Distraction.
Let me see which one you got here. Distraction. A chosen enemy grants advantage to your allies until the start of your next turn. A chosen enemy grants advantage to your allies. So I'm
They get advantage on attacking a chosen enemy.
okay.
And I'm picking the one behind me that's in front of Linder.
Cool.
Okay.
An excellent use of that card.
Done. Pass your turn, sir. Or
Great.
is there anything else?
I have 10d6 fire damage dice in my notes.
That's right,
Is that
tabletop.
part of the boons that we lost.
Shadow. Constitution
Do
saving
we,
throw.
do we still have those? I thought we had lost them.
They're just still in my notes. I just noticed them.
What was that, Linder? I'm
I'm
sorry.
not sure. I have 10d6 fire damage dice in my notes. Is that part of the boons that we lost?
That was the boons you lost, yeah. So, because of
I'm going to use my
Okay.
diamond soul to re-roll that.
You can. Go right ahead. All right. That is a failure. You were blinded.
I have blind sight.
It's fine. That means you need to hit
So-
advantage to make your attack, so it's even money.
It shouldn't be even money, though. He's attacking the guy who's giving advantage.
Okay, so yeah, then it's still well, crap. Just give me
I have to take it off of him.
2 roll. Well, I guess that's probably easier.
I can do
Just-
2 rolls.
Yeah, just do 2 rolls. Either way, it's either or. Yeah, so that's a hit. But give yourself the other roll just in case. Okay, yeah, we want.
I'll take the first one.
Yeah. Okay. So bammo. Okay.
Nice.
Oh shit! We forgot to get the giant. Felinia, you're gonna have to give me a con saving throw. We forgot to get you on the blinding light. I was about to say.
I made my saving throw against the blinding light.
Did you really?
I
you
did.
really?
You rolled a 24.
Roll up and look at it.
I didn't remember. So yep. All right. Thank you very much. Never mind. I was making sure I got everybody covered at least once.
Oops, take that 14 off. I didn't roll for attack yet. Or just let me roll for attack.
Yeah,
and see
do
if
your
I hit.
attacks first. If they hit,
I
then
have to roll that one again.
yeah. There you go.
That one hit, so I guess leave it.
Yep.
And I'll swing with my claw. Check for no critical.
Yep.
That will be my turn, I guess.
Linder, your last one. Con saving throw, please. That would be a
I'll
failure.
re-roll it.
Mm-hmm. That would be a failure
Nope.
too. You are
And I am blind.
also blinded. There we go. The lights go out. But you do know that the creature, when shadow has popped that guy, so he's apparently crumpled on the ground at the moment. That happened before the lights went out.
Yep. I think
And your fire elemental's not controlled by that, or is it? I can't remember. It was something. It was a gem, right? So
yeah, he was from a gem.
it's not. Is it a con though?
No,
Okay.
I don't think so.
How do you control it then?
It was from here. I gotta check the gem here.
Yeah. Would you?
Spell conjure. Okay. Yeah, I guess it is a concentration saving or a
But you haven't taken
concentration spell.
damage yet.
Yeah,
he
I
hasn't
have
really.
not
He
taken
hasn't.
any
He has.
damage.
It's just that he's just gone blinded. Okay. Thanks.
Yeah, it's one of the spells I don't have in my list,
Thanks,
so I had
Excel.
to go back to the party sheet to
Okay.
reference it.
That's fine. I just want to make sure how he's controlled. So,
Yeah.
but how do you tell him what to do if you can't see? And he can't see.
He just
either.
says attack that.
He can't see.
Yes,
It-
but he already
I-
knows what's in the
I
room.
do it.
So
I
unless
do it by
something else
doing
new
whatever
comes-
I want.
He can do whatever he wants, but neither one of them can see. They're both blinded now. So
He can just say, keep attacking the Planetar. He knows the Planetar is still there.
until you,
Yeah.
well, until he moves. Yeah.
Well, he can just say, attack the Planetar. He doesn't have to tell him to move to the Planetar.
The
it
elemental's
can move itself.
blinded too, Robert.
Well, that's a different problem.
That's
yeah,
fine.
that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he can keep. Yeah,
I don't think it's gonna matter that much longer because he's already on critical health.
Not the Planetar.
The fire elemental.
Oh, the element. That's true. Yeah. So
Okay. Let's see here. I think I might have to use one of my cards too. It's gonna be the enemy of my enemy.
enemy of my enemy. All right. Let's see. Choose an enemy, an unlikely creature hostile to the enemy of your choice. Suddenly, the enemy of your hostile to the enemy of your choice suddenly arrives on the scene.
Hostile to Fazrian.
Choose an enemy
Of an angel, a demon.
An unlikely enemy. An unlikely creature.
Creature hostile to the enemy. So, but see you. All right. So you have to tell me what you think that will be because it's my discretion and I have some leeway here.
Okay.
So you have to tell me what you think that will be.
How about a lone cleric who's out hunting this fallen planetar?
High level cleric.
Well, there's some.
What about that dwarf or mage we met a few minutes ago?
They're not enemies.
Yeah.
It becomes an unlikely enemy at this point.
an unlikely creature hostile to the enemy.
1 second.
Well, he did say that he met him and he was the only one that survived, and this guy's been killing some of his people, so it seems like enemies to me.
No, he hasn't killed. No, he's been killing. He tried to kill him.
It has to be an unlikely.
They're at a truce.
That guy's right
they're
over
at a
there.
truce. Yeah, they don't come into his. They don't come into before him. So.
And I don't think that guy would qualify as unlikely. He's too close.
Who's an enemy? They're not. He's not an enemy of the Planetar. The Planetar actually deemed him worthy. Hostile to the enemy of your choice suddenly revives. Oh, that's wow. So the question would be, damn.
I mean, that can.
You got to tell me what you think it would be.
Whatever the result of this card is can come into effect next week, and we can worry about it.
I gotta have yeah. So I need to so what you think you've known so far, you have to tell me what you think that would be. But
it doesn't say that it has to be someone that's currently hostile. It's just a creature comes in and they become hostile to the enemy.
No, it says choose an enemy hostile to the enemy of your choice.
Yeah,
I think
it's implying.
Creature.
I think it's implying that the unlikely creature has to be hostile.
It's going to be hostile to the Planetar. Yes, he is. But I want to know what he thinks is going to be hostile to the Planetar, because there's other things going on here.
In the downtime and not take up all the combat.
So we'll hold that lender till we're done here on this deal.
On with the card.
Yeah, hold on. We're going to talk about it after we're done because Brian's right. Okay. So anything else?
I guess. I mean, this guy's giving me advantage. I'll be at even money anyway, so I'll just swing wildly at this guy in front of me.
That would be. Yeah, that's right. Actually, it would be. So yeah, hit advantage when you swing. Correct.
Yep. Yeah, I think the extra radiant only works on undead. That's all right.
Alrighty.
All right. He's stunned.
Who is not blinded? Millennial, the ape, is the only one? Alright. So the rest of y'all won't know that, but the ape's looking and the light of the blinding light, the disco lights go away. Coming out of him. Y'all are still blinded, however. But the ape sees that now these smoldering black voids just pouring out of his eyes, and they're filling up. It just almost immediately, it fills up 120 feet, basically. I didn't mean to do
It's
that.
the entire room plus.
Basically, yeah. So let me bring my map up. Yeah, I'm going to remove the deal, but basically the rest of y'all don't know that's there, but I understand what it's doing. But the ape's seeing this pouring out of his eyeballs. Now, this guy is stunned until he's your turn.
The
right?
end of my next
Your
turn.
turn. Yep. No. All right, and so these guys will they do nothing. Great ape, ooga ooga. Or giant ape, I should say. Sorry.
Giant.
Yeah, giant.
So he's resisting that. I didn't think about that. And I can't pass the turn.
It's fine. Okay. Elemental.
Yep. Here.
Yep. Still in front of him. He did not move. Well, hell, there you go. That'll hit.
Yep.
I was going to ask, wouldn't he know where it's at because it's still
It had
inside
moved.
of
Yeah,
him
but
partly?
you're still blinded. You still have the disadvantage on the shots. So
Oh, missed the second one. That's all right. And I can't pass.
it's okay. All right, his turn. He takes some more fire damage. What's
Another 10. Nice.
he gonna do here though?
Love it.
He will. Well, he wouldn't have a choice, but he will. Yeah, he'll dispatch the elemental. I would assume that he thinks that would happen. All right. So, and how fast can he move?
So I really want to stay out of that dude's reach.
1, 2. Well, he comes right over. He has actually, what is his reach on this? It is. Oh, no, he has to. I thought it was a 10-footer, but I was reading that wrong. He will. Slammo. And that's all he can do. Okay, so claws. Trident. Claws. And I need to pass the turn. Let me just make sure he gets fire damage. Yeah, I want to make sure he didn't die. Got the damage for the claws and then the trident. All right. Bam. Okay, that is where we will hold for next week in the middle of combat. We will hold right there. Unless there's any other questions, gentlemen. Nope.
Not at this time.
Okay. All right, folks. Thank y'all for watching as we kind of hold off in a little bit of a pickle with the group. We will be back to our schedule for the rest of the week. For those that don't know, we have got tomorrow night, Mech 45 is streaming season 2 of his Tales of the Sanguine Isles. Starts at 8 o'clock here on the channel. Thursday night, we've got King Bashman, Tales of the Yawning Portal, 8 o'clock. Friday night, we've got DM Mandy doing Tomb of Annihilation. That also is at 8 o'clock. And then I'm back here Saturday night, 9 o'clock with the ladies for Rise Up Against the Slave Lords. And then we start all over again on Mondays. We have got dual shows now streaming both on YouTube. We've got Dragons of Iceberg Peak with DM Sammy. And back here on Twitch, we've got Seth, or DM Esquires. He's going by another all-female cast running Storm King's Thunder. And so there we are. Yeah, Excel, we're back Saturday finally. Last Saturday we had Satine still. The lovely 16 hours of streaming. I just now kind of got my strength back up. That was a beating, but a lot of fun. And congrats to her and Jameson for their successful Kickstarter. But yeah, so we have got a full set of programming, and then we're back here, like I said, on Tuesday nights for Dungeon of the Mad Mage again. So that is it for the moment. We've got other programming. On Tabletop Santa, we're talking to Rick on some stuff. We've got to get some media kit stuff done. We're in the finalizations of getting that all put together finally. And some other changes. We're looking at some subscriber stuff that we're wanting to start putting on the channel. So that is it. Plenty of programming almost every night of the week here. Come hang out. Please subscribe if you'd like. At least follow the channels and on YouTube to see all our recasts and replays there. And also, like I said, our YouTube show. We also have East Texas University that is streamed. It's not streamed, but they play every other Saturday night, and then we edit it and put it up on the YouTube channel. That's Savage Worlds. And so plenty happening there. And in a month's time, actually, I keep forgetting, I think the 25th or 26th of June, we'll have episode 2, or basically Lori's Critical Failures, our 30 or 40 person multi-games, big Zoom game that we do here on the channel. Drinking, playing around, we'll have giveaways, lots of stuff going on. It'll be a Saturday night instead of the female game, the Slave Lord games. That'll be toward the end of June. We'll start putting flyers and announcements out for that in the social medias here coming up. So that being said, guys, good job as always. We'll call it here, and please come back tomorrow night and say hi to everybody with Mech 45, 8 o'clock. We'll see y'all then. Later.